The Virgo constellation is one of the 12 zodiac constellations in astrology, located in the southern hemisphere of the celestial equator. It is positioned between the constellations of Leo and Libra and spans over an area of approximately 1294 square degrees. The constellation is visible in the months of April to July in the northern hemisphere, and September to December in the southern hemisphere. The Virgo constellation comprises a group of stars that resemble a woman holding a sheaf of wheat in her left hand, also known as the Virgin. The brightest star in Virgo is Spica, a binary star system located around 260 light-years away from Earth. Other notable stars in the constellation include Vendemiatrix, Parima, and Zavihava. The Virgo cluster, a group of galaxies located about 54 million light-years away, is also part of the constellation. There are several notable features of the Virgo constellation in astronomy. The Virgo constellation is located near the center of the Virgo supercluster, which is a massive group of galaxies that includes our own Milky Way galaxy. The Sombrero Galaxy, M104, is a famous galaxy located in the Virgo constellation. It is named for its distinct shape, which resembles a sombrero hat. The Virgo cluster is a cluster of galaxies located in the Virgo constellation. It contains over 1,300 galaxies and is one of the closest clusters to our own Milky Way galaxy. Spica is the brightest star in the Virgo constellation and one of the brightest stars in the night sky. It is a binary star system, meaning it is composed of two stars orbiting around a common center of mass. The Virgo constellation is one of the constellations that the Sun passes through during the autumnal equinox, which occurs around September 22nd to 23rd each year. There are various ancient myths and stories associated with the Virgo constellation. In Greek mythology, Virgo is often identified with Demeter, the goddess of agriculture and fertility. According to the story, Demeter's daughter, Persephone, was abducted by Hades, the god of the underworld. Demeter was so grief-stricken that she refused to let any crops grow on earth, causing a famine. Zeus eventually intervened and negotiated the return of Persephone, but since she had eaten food from the underworld, she had to return to Hades for part of each year. During the time that Persephone is with Hades, Demeter mourns and no crops grow, which explains the changing seasons. In another myth, Virgo is associated with the goddess Astrea, who was the goddess of justice. According to the myth, Astrea lived among humans during the Golden Age, when there was peace and harmony on earth. However, as humanity became more corrupt and violent, Astrea became disillusioned and left the earth, ascending to the heavens where she became the constellation Virgo. Another myth associated with Virgo involves the Babylonian goddess Ishtar, who was associated with the planet Venus. Ishtar was often depicted holding an ear of wheat, which symbolized her role as a fertility goddess. The star Spica, which is the brightest star in the Virgo constellation, was known as the grain of wheat by ancient astronomers and was associated with Ishtar. In Hindu mythology, the Virgo constellation is associated with the goddess Kanya, who is often depicted holding a sword and sitting on a throne. Kanya is associated with purity, righteousness, and self-sacrifice. According to the story, Kanya was the daughter of a sage named Kardama and his wife Devahuti. Kanya was born with the power to purify the world, and she spent her life performing austerities and meditation to achieve this goal. Eventually, she attained enlightenment and became one with the divine. According to Vedic astrology, the Virgo region in space is associated with the zodiac sign of Virgo or Kanya. The environment of this region is said to be influenced by the earth element, which gives it a practical and grounded energy. The Virgo environment is characterized by its attention to detail, precision, and a desire for order and cleanliness. This is a region that values hard work, practicality, and efficiency. It is associated with the qualities of being analytical, discriminating, and methodical. In the Virgo environment, there is a focus on health and well-being, with an emphasis on natural healing remedies and alternative therapies. There may also be a strong interest in science, technology, and research, as well as a desire for perfection in all endeavors. However, the Virgo environment may also be prone to overthinking, anxiety, and criticism. The desire for perfection may lead to a tendency to be overly critical of oneself and others, and there may be a need for control in certain situations. Overall, the environment of the Virgo region in space is one of practicality, attention to detail, and a focus on health and well-being, with both positive and negative traits associated with it. While Taurus and Virgo are both earth signs and share the earth element, the way the element manifests in these signs is different. Taurus is a fixed sign, which means that it is stable and grounded, with a focus on material comfort and security. As an earth sign, Taurus is associated with the tangible and physical aspects of life, such as wealth, possessions, and sensuality. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and pleasure, which adds to its emphasis on aesthetics and luxury. On the other hand, Virgo is a mutable sign, which means that it is adaptable and changeable. As an earth sign, Virgo is also concerned with practical matters, but it tends to focus more on the details and organization of daily life rather than material comforts. Virgo is associated with health, work, and service to others, and its ruling planet Mercury adds to its analytical and intellectual nature. So while both Taurus and Virgo share the earth element, Taurus tends to focus more on the enjoyment of material comforts, while Virgo is more concerned with the practicalities of daily life and service to others. Mercury rules the Virgo region. According to Vedic astrology, each zodiac sign is associated with a ruling planet or graha, and in the case of Kanya Rashi or Virgo, the ruling planet is Mercury or Buddha. This association is based on the qualities and characteristics attributed to both the planet and the sign. Mercury is considered a planet of intelligence, communication, and logic. It is also associated with analytical abilities, attention to detail, and practicality. These traits are also associated with the Virgo sign, which is known for its precision, meticulousness, and practicality. In Vedic mythology, Mercury is the son of the moon and the guru of the gods. He is said to be very intelligent and a master of communication, which is in line with his astrological qualities. Mercury is also considered the god of commerce, trade, and financial transactions, which again aligns with the practical and analytical qualities of Virgo. Therefore, due to these qualities and mythological associations, Mercury is considered the ruling planet of Kanya Rashi or Virgo. While both Gemini and Virgo are ruled by Mercury, the impact of Mercury's lordship on the environments of the two signs can be different due to other factors such as the other planetary positions, house placements, and aspects. Gemini is an air sign, which is associated with communication, socializing, and intellectual pursuits. Mercury's influence on Gemini can enhance the traits of curiosity, wit, and adaptability, which can make individuals more communicative, sociable, and versatile. Gemini is also known for its dual nature, which can manifest as being able to see multiple perspectives or as being indecisive. On the other hand, Virgo is an earth sign, which is associated with practicality, organization, and attention to detail. Mercury's influence on Virgo can enhance the traits of being analytical, systematic, and methodical, which can make individuals more precise, efficient, and hardworking. Virgo is also known for its perfectionist tendencies, which can manifest as being detail-oriented or as being overly critical. So while both signs share Mercury as their ruler, the impact of Mercury's influence can be different due to the different elemental qualities and associated traits of each sign. Mercury is exalted in the sign of Virgo and debilitated in the sign of Pisces. We have already discussed this issue in our episode 57. You can check it at https://youtube.be/5sabpug3tva if you haven't already watched it. But here's a point I want to make. Both Gemini and Virgo are ruled by Mercury, but the impact of exaltation of Mercury isn't the same in the two signs. The exaltation of Mercury in Virgo can enhance the qualities such as precision, detail-oriented work, organization, and analytical thinking, and create an even more favorable environment for such activities. This can result in an environment that is well suited for research, scientific work, accounting, and other analytical pursuits. However, the environment of Gemini under the influence of exalted Mercury may be one of intellectual stimulation and communication, where ideas and information flow freely. Likewise, the debilitation too causes different effects on the environment of the two signs. The debilitated state of Mercury may affect the environment of Gemini by creating communication-related challenges, and an environment which dampens clarity and creates confusion in Virgo. A debilitated Mercury also makes the environment conducive for imaginative and abstract thinking, which may not be as well suited to the earthy and grounded nature of Virgo. Venus correlates with our inherent capacity to be happy despite our circumstances, whereas the environment of Virgo is conducive to analysis and detail-oriented approach. Thus, our natural capacity of being happy gets diminished and Venus has to descend to earthy levels and material realms to cause happiness, and therefore it gets diminished. This is why Venus is debilitated in Virgo. Uttara Falgun, Asta, and Chitra nakshatras are spread across Virgo. The lord of Uttara Falgun nakshatra is the sun, and it is symbolized by a bed or a hammock. It is said to be a nakshatra of relaxation and rest, and it is associated with qualities like generosity, loyalty, and a love for the finer things in life. The second, third, and fourth quarters, or padas of Uttara Falgun, fall in the Virgo region. Second pada is ruled by Venus, third pada is ruled by Mercury, and fourth pada is ruled by Moon. The lord of Asta nakshatra is the Moon, and it is symbolized by an open hand or a fist. Asta is said to be a nakshatra of skill and dexterity, and it is associated with qualities like creativity, resourcefulness, and adaptability. All the four quarters of this nakshatra fall in Virgo region. First pada is ruled by Mars, second pada is ruled by Venus, third pada is ruled by Mercury, and fourth pada is ruled by Moon. The first two quarters of this nakshatra fall in the region of Virgo. First pada is ruled by Mars, and second pada is ruled by Venus. Each nakshatra and pada has its own unique qualities and characteristics that can impact an individual's life and destiny. Astrologers use this information to create birth charts and offer insights into a person's personality, strengths, weaknesses, and potential challenges in life. If you enjoyed watching this episode, then please share it with your friends and relatives. Any comment or feedback is appreciated. More in next episode. Keep watching. Thanks.
नोट जैसे पिछले बार निकाले थे।